difference between name brand and not name brand items. If the taste, texture, if we can tell the difference, I feel like I would be able to tell the difference. But without being able to see it, maybe we'll have to close our eyes and be blindfolded. Maybe harder than I think.
I'm confident I can tell the difference. I mean, I'm so confident because one of the main reasons I buy drinks for like holiday events is because you and Mom would buy that fake Sprite for those like cranberry juice things. And I was like, this is disgusting. So
I wouldn't say disgusting, I would say
Grandma.
Real Sprite is better than fake.
You know what?
I
Some
don't
people
Sprite.
try
I don't
Sprite
notice the
too.
difference on Sprite.
There is a difference between name brand and not name brand. Price wise, I'm not sure, but
It's cheaper.
It is
for
cheaper.
sure is cheaper.
If you're doing for like a very large event, probably yeah. I don't feel like I taste much of a difference between the Sprite, but like when you get into like the Dr. Pepper or Coca-Cola ones,
For sure,
those ones are easier
I think,
to
so Steve is a drink
differentiate.
snob, so he would mention drinks more.
I'll take that as a compliment.
snob.
Yeah, there's some of these that I'm looking at. I'm pretty confident on 1, 2, 3 of them.
Well, we
4,
have
4.
5, 6, 7. We have 7. Is that what
Yeah,
we
there's
have?
7 over
I
there.
think
We
I can
have
get 4.
7 items that we are going to be feeding each other.
Which is gonna be fun. Who doesn't like feeding me?
Feeding each other, and then we
I will
will
bite you, by the way.
determine if we think which one is the brand name and which one is not the brand name. And then if we get it right, we get points. So is that how we're going to do it? A point system?
Mm-hmm.
So
Each one you get
7
right would
items,
be
but that means 14
14
different
points
guesses, right?
up there.
14 points up for grabs.
Okay, well, I can't.
And you guys both won't do the same ones. You'll choose an item
That's
and give
true.
it to Steve. Steve will choose an item and give it to
We'll
you.
make it work.
All right. So
Have you guys eaten all these different items? Or are there some items that you're not familiar with?
I'm pretty sure I've had, there's some I don't like. I'm going to let Steve do the almonds because
Okay.
I'm not a fan of those.
And I'm gonna let Jamie do. I don't really care about any of them.
He'll eat all of them.
Yeah.
He'll eat all of them.
Was that a shot? Are you taking a shot? Why is everyone laughing?
All right, who's going first?
You are. Because I have a tendency to lose some of these games, except for that last one.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take.
Yeah, what was the score of that last one? Like
140.
400? No, it was like 400 and something
I
thousand.
beat Steve last game. Go check it out. Last podcast. I'm gonna take like the almonds, right? And then I'll have him close his eyes and I'll choose one. I'm like, this is what I'm gonna do first, and then the second.
I
I'm gonna
taste
choose
both,
first,
then
second.
guess, or do I taste one and guess what it is?
I think you can
We'll
taste
talk it-
both.
we'll talk.
I think you taste both.
Taste
You
both.
taste both.
I'll do an
Yes.
official guess.
You do official guess. You could talk about it as you're
Okay.
tasting it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with the almonds first.
Okay, so do I like?
Or do you want him to be surprised? Where he has to close his eyes and you just randomly put some random thing in his mouth and you don't know what it is.
We could. I mean.
It could be he could be thinking it's the Jello
So do I
and you
just-
give him the
am I doing
Oreo.
this, and then you feed me.
No, we need
world?
a blindfold.
You need a blindfold. Why didn't we get a
Hey
blindfold?
Jordan. Up in the
Just
closet.
give me your crochet thing.
No, up in the upstairs closet is a blindfold. It's a princess one or a.
Run.
Maybe a JoJo. All right, so for the first one,
What in your
I'll just close my eyes for the first one.
it's not in.
It's in the closet next to it.
The closet next to it.
I'll close my
in
eyes.
between. Okay, so we are gonna start with blue diamond almonds or the honey roasted Kroger almonds.
Here, show him. Put them up to the camera.
We are going to have.
So which is
This is gonna be
Kroger?
the name brand.
Kroger's a name brand,
It
right?
is, but it's
Kroger's definitely.
It's a brand, right?
so this is the name brand is going to be the blue diamond honey roasted irresistible snacking. Even the packaging looks a little bit more like
That's really what you're
maybe
probably
you're paying
for.
more. You're like, oh well, this one has a I don't even know.
I think there's like a $2 difference in these.
$2 difference.
So what I think we do is you taste them, you say which one you like best too, before you choose which one
And
you
then
think is
one you
which.
think is the name brand and which one isn't. And then we have this is salted with sea salt. This one probably is too, but they both have honey on their.
What's the difference between sea
Packaging.
salt and regular salt? Because I don't understand. I cannot taste the difference.
Do you want a plate?
I will. I'll use this plate. All right. I got wanted to be able to tell the difference between the two.
I'll close my eyes.
Steve, close your
Put
eyes.
one on there first, and then you'll put the other ones on there. So we're starting with which one?
So we are starting with this one, okay?
Well, I can tell by the rattle which
You
one
can
it
tell
is.
by the rattle. Sure.
I know exactly what we're doing.
I feel like he's
here.
peeking. Look at that space between like his eyes and his nose.
I know. No peeking.
I'm not peeking. It's pitch black in here.
Is it just one? He has to try just one.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
Make it
try
a little bit
this one.
harder.
We will make it a little bit harder.
You might want to have the other one ready.
All right.
Do I just like open my mouth and you're gonna literally feed me?
Yeah. Ready?
She's gonna throw it in.
Don't do that.
And open. Okay, that's the first one. Don't open your eyes at all, because I'm gonna get the next one going.
This one's pretty tasty.
Is it?
Fairly confident that this is gonna be the name brand. But we'll
Without
see.
even tasting the other one?
Mhm.
That's interesting. Okay.
I know my nuts.
All right. This is the second one that we're doing.
It's gonna taste exactly the same, isn't it?
Maybe. We'll see. How many? Okay, open. Have you actually had this name brand before?
Oh,
This
yeah.
not name brand.
So the first one I think I might like better,
You like the first one better?
but now I'm starting to question myself. But I think the first one had more flavor. It could have just been the random nut you grab. But I'm gonna go with the first one being the name brand and the second one generic.
All right. So first one was a name brand. Second one was generic.
I would say generic tasted okay. Like I would eat those.
So it's interesting because they look different.
Do they?
They look way different. So I was a little bit nervous. I was like, if he knows anything.
Hold it to the main middle camera.
Okay, ready? The main middle camera.
Yeah.
This is the difference in how
You
they
can
look.
see the more flavorfulness on it. This is the name brand.
Name brand right here, generic right here. But
Yeah, you can see generic
the
has less of
the
the.
generic still though has sea salt because it's chunkier salt on it.
Mm,
Find a mask.
So she brought a holy blanket.
Hey, that's not
But you
gonna
can
work.
see
just
through
close our eyes.
easily.
I know where the mask is, but that apparently.
So you got 2 points.
So 1 point for me or 2 points?
2 points. You got both right? Or is it just 1 point? I guess it's just 1 point, right?
Yeah, just 1 point.
All right, 1 point.
I got these nuts right.
Yep.
1 point for me.
We got blindfolds now.
Ow!
After directing Jordan.
I got myself a palate cleanser.
Oh, nice.
Are we sponsored by that?
Nope.
Sponsored by Zero Sugar Coca-Cola.
I would.
Come on, Coke.
All right, Steve, go ahead and pick one for Jamie.
All right.
All right, I need to know what it is you're gonna do.
I'm gonna do Jello.
Jello?
You want green, red, or red?
Doesn't matter to me. Okay, we're doing Jello.
I feel like this one might be easy.
Really?
Are they both? Are they sugar free?
They're both sugar-free.
Okay.
They're both sugar free. Okay.
I don't.
Because like, there's a big difference between sugar free Jello and not sugar free Jello.
I really don't have a habit of eating lots of Jello, so.
So we'll check out the packaging. Immediately, name brand much better again on the packaging. This one does have a weird
I guess
smiley
I
face
can
thing.
look now, right?
The
No.
treat that's what? What does it say?
This says the treat that's fun to eat. That's kind of cute. And zero sugar Jello. Jello.
So what is the not name brand? Does it even have a name? Like maybe it doesn't.
I think it's.
It just says
smart way.
in the way it says it, sugar free gelatin. That's how you know it's
We
generic.
can't call it Jello.
Yeah,
True.
because
Oh, yeah, that's
Jello's
true.
top
That's true.
is trademarked.
Yeah, that's
Jello's
true.
not going to be paying us. They have a bad history of picking people to represent their brand.
I don't get that.
Me neither.
Maybe don't clarify.
Bill Cosby.
Okay.
Ah.
All right.
Thank you for clarifying after I told you not to clarify.
There's a communication thing going on right now.
All right. Do you know which one's which now, Steve?
I do. But
Okay, which one's? This one is
this one's the name brand.
name brand. That
This
one
is
okay.
not.
So which one are you doing first?
Okay. So I'm going to do, let me mix them up in case she's looking.
I'm not.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm scared.
Okay.
I
Ready?
don't know if I like Jello. Where are you at?
I'm not up there yet. Okay, ready? And Open up wide. Chugga, 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 chugga.
Okay.
Don't bite the spoon.
How's it taste?
Okay.
Did you say you wanted red? Because I asked that question, but I never.
He asked the question and they just grabbed one. I don't think you answered.
You said, what kind do you want? I'm picking this one. Okay, that was red for sure, right? Strawberry?
Yeah.
I like
Was it
that
strawberry
one.
or cherry?
Strawberry.
Strawberry?
It does taste like strawberry. I could smell that before it ever got to my mouth.
Oh, that's because I stayed here.
No, it's
Strawberry.
that actually tasted really good.
Oh, okay.
Do you feel like that tasted better or worse?
I'm thinking that would be the name brand just because it was so strong. But I don't know. I don't like
And these are
guesses.
sugar free.
I know.
Usually sugar free is not very strong.
That's why I'm trying. I don't want to make the guesses with that.
Are you ready for the next?
I guess.
Chugga, 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 choo choo. Did you smell that one coming in?
It sounds like you just let one. You smell that one coming in?
What if I just.
Okay, that one was way like the consistency is way different. They're both really good,
Okay.
but
What do you mean consistency, isn't it?
Jello?
it's different. The other one was like thicker,
Interesting.
and
I just thought Jello was Jello.
Me too. I would.
Hey,
When
no.
you say consistency.
Yeah, consistency
That's
to
the
me
last thing I-
is Jello.
they're different. They're
Okay.
they're different. So I'm switching mine. I'm going to say that the second one was the name brand, and the first one was the not name brand. They're both good.
But the first one was thicker and the second one was thinner?
The first one was more
Lighter?
like, no, it was like heavier and just not as
Fluffy?
jello-y. Yeah.
Not as Jello-y.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's an
Maybe I'm
interesting
wrong.
way.
Okay,
Which one
cut it
tasted
off.
better?
Probably the second one.
Okay.
Second one tasted better.
Okay, I'm taking it off.
Good
You're
job.
correct. The second one was Jello.
Really?
Yeah.
Guys, you gotta try it. You'll understand what I'm saying. Do they look the exact same?
They look pretty similar.
That's the first one, right?
No, this is the second
That's the
one.
second
This
one?
is Jello.
That one's brand name Jello.
Yep, pretty much just Jello, and then
Maybe like thicker.
it's different.
No, it's not anywhere near as good as the first one. This is a Jello.
Is it real Jello?
There's a huge difference.
They're good though, but
So if I
try
had
that
eaten this one first, might have
you'd have
helped.
been like, oh, that's good.
But after eating the other one, I'm like, oh, that one's way better tasting.
Mm-hmm.
So Jello wins also.
Does it feel like it has more sugar in it? Even though
I
they're
don't
sugar
know
free?
if it's sugar.
It's just different flavor. It's more strawberry, more, yeah.
It's just better.
It's almost more bouncy, I guess. I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain it.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave that on.
So there is a difference between generic.
And I don't think the price difference was. I think they come in bigger packages, so they're a little bit cheaper that way. But I don't know if it's a huge. Maybe it is a big price difference.
I mean,
I
if
should
you
have
didn't
written out
have-
prices down on all these to know, but
Yeah, if you didn't have the brand name Jello,
you'd
I'd
be
be
fine with the
perfectly
other one.
fine.
Yeah, but the other one is
Better.
much better. I would say much better.
All right. Jamie's turn.
First
Okay.
one's a little bland.
What are we choosing?
We are going to choose. We'll do the Oreos since I don't really like Oreos.
Cleanse my palate again.
So out of all of these, I feel like Oreo for me would be the easiest one.
To tell.
Either that or the Pop-Tarts.
I feel like the Sprite's gonna be pretty easy. The Pop-Tarts, I feel like
They don't even know what you're saying. You're just naming things they can't see.
They can't, yeah, true. All right, so we're doing Oreos, or what's the other name?
Kaleidos.
This should be easy because I'm thinking, but you never know. Like, what if they use Kaleidos? How do you say that? Is that
So-
Spanish?
I don't know.
You're gonna have to. So this is gonna be tricky because you're gonna have to just put it in your mouth and just chew right away. Don't be trying to figure out what it says on.
Just break a piece off of it or something. I don't
Do
know.
it half. Do half C's.
Okay. Because it'll be a little too.
I mean,
obvious.
I don't know. I'd be able to.
If you could tell if Oreo. That one has more writing. It says "dip 'em, love 'em" on the Kaleido.
Maybe you need to change your Valentine's videos and do Oreos instead.
Instead of.
Where you're trying to read what's on there with your tongue.
They don't say on. They only say that.
That's Oreo.
I just think it would be hard to try to differentiate.
Okay. So blindfold on.
Right now, you're not even close to ready.
I wasn't close. I had to have a blindfold on when we were talking about packaging. All right, so here is the Kroger Kaleidos.
How many are in
packaging.
there? 2?
There is 2 in there. Kaleidos.
No, you might be right.
I think it's Kaleidos, like a kaleidoscope. That's what I would think.
What a weird name for an Oreo copycat.
Let's see. How do I? Okay.
Normally they just say like chocolate and cream.
Stole its idea from somebody else, and now like they used to be the generic.
No, I do not think so.
You never know.
All right.
I can still taste the
Oreo
strawberry.
has 6
cleanse my
cookies
palate,
in the
yeah.
package.
Am I close to my drink?
It's right there. All right. So there's 6 cookies in this one, and then there's 2 cookies in the no name run. All right. So.
Which one are you doing first?
Why are you freaking me out? Like,
I'm
just
gonna
pause.
go with this one first.
Okay.
Okay.
You sure you want to do that one first?
It's already been chosen.
I still taste strawberry. I'm nervous now.
All right.
You can hear by the packaging.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
Can you tell by the packaging sound, crinkling
It
sound?
sounds like you're not able to
I
pick them up.
honestly do not want to.
Here, let's see the differences of when they're out of their packages.
Okay.
We can see what the difference is.
What are we doing?
We're looking at them while you're
Don't mind
blindfolded.
yours. Don't mind.
I'm just sitting here not participating.
I can't. Those ones are packed in tight. Okay. So, here we go.
Okay. Same
Do they look
same
similar?
thickness. They're not the double
They
stuffed.
smell the same.
Do they have the same amount of cream in them?
They look like they have the same amount of cream in them.
Yeah.
Ish.
Is one whiter than the other, the cream?
Nope.
Mm.
Same whiteness.
Like they did a good job mimicking the appearance of these?
Yeah, they did.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready? I'm gonna just give you the whole cookie. Please just start chewing.
What if I choke?
Ready? And go.
Mmm.
Crunchy.
You can hear it. Need some milk with those.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. This might be tougher than I was expecting it to be.
I think so.
My guess was that, like, from the taste, it has the Oreo hint to it, so it could be. The next one might make it easier for me to know, but if I was guessing, I would probably, right off the top of my head, be like, I don't think this one's the main brand, but I could be wrong. But it does taste like Oreo.
Okay. Are you ready for the next one?
No, I still have half a cookie in my mouth.
Swallow.
You can mix them and see.
Alright, I'm ready.
Ready? Okay.
Like shoved it in. They taste the same?
They're very similar.
Very similar.
Man, the first one had a little bit of a different hint of a taste, and was also a little
I'm
bit
handing
more.
I'm handing to him to Jared to test out.
The first one was a little bit more like, I don't know.
Really? So you don't really know. Is this gonna be a guess?
This sounds like it's.
So,
Let's hear your reasoning.
the first one, I would say, I don't know. This is gonna sound worse because when I'm saying the similarity is very close, I would say. So, but I think the first one had a little bit more cardboardy taste to it. So I'm gonna say
Cardboardy
that's
taste?
the generic one. But it also had more of the Oreo flavor that I was thinking of with the cream. So I'm torn. Like this is, I would say I am 51% sure that the first one was the generic brand.
What's the price difference on these? You can take it off now.
I'd have to look. I don't know. But they're, I'd say flavor-wise, really close. Both good. Both would taste delightful in some milk. But I'm gonna say the first one was generic.
The first one was generic.
Oh,
We're killing this. First one was
they were
generic.
pretty good though.
Second one was Oreo. Jared's trying them both.
Jared has to have a shot at it. It was closer than I was expecting it to be, but there was that hint of the cookies just not quite right. They did a pretty good job with the cream though, I think. Whoa, that was tough. I was nervous. I was only 51% sure.
What are we gonna do with all these Oreos now?
I mean, if we left them out, they'd be gone in 8 seconds.
We have a lot.
I love cookies and milk though. What do you think, Jared? Not bad though, right? For an off-brand. Jared's still chewing.
He's still confident.
Yeah, the Oreo, the actual name brand does have that little tint.
Yeah.
So like the generic one just seems a little more on the plain side, and then the
Just a
Oreo just has
little,
that slight little ting of Oreo.
But they did a pretty good job, I would say. If you're for a generic, I thought it would be way easier to tell.
I'm not.
The thing is, if you were to dip these in milk or do any other type of food with them,
They would be really good.
you wouldn't notice a
fan
difference.
of Oreos, so
Yeah, but they were.
the generic.
I would say
one
the generic,
probably
like
be
if you were,
perfectly fine.
the generic ones would be fine. But Oreos are Oreos. It's hard to get away from that. And we're not sponsored yet by Oreo.
The cream was different.
Oreo
I felt like I could taste the Oreo in the cream a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, it had a little bit more cream.
that Oreo taste. It's hard to explain. It's sad.
Did you guys get something from Oreo though?
We got a.
Oh wait, we did.
We did. We got
I'm sorry,
sent.
Oreo.
We got sent.
The celebration package.
Yeah, a birthday
With the
little
cakes.
cakesters, Oreo cakesters, and we threw a
Oreo.
little
You're our
Oreo-
favorite so far.
We threw a little Oreo birthday party.
I'm just kidding. The name
Send us
brand
more
is way
things,
better than the
Oreo,
other kind.
because we like it.
The other kind, Kroger never sent us anything.
I went down a rabbit hole with Oreos for a while. They have like cookies and cream Oreos, so it's like
Oh yeah.
an Oreo inside of an Oreo. It's like Inception.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like
Yeah,
Oreo
interesting
Inception.
flavor. They've done a good job.
The
with
birthday
flavors.
cake Oreos are really good
I'm not a
too.
huge birthday cake one, but like the peanut butter ones I thought were really good. There's a lot of
They're
good.
killing it.
Double stuff is just brilliant. I don't know how no one thought of that in the first place.
There's like triple stuff now too, quadruple
That might
stuff.
be a bit much, but I'd give it a run.
you know, I've seen people doing videos of like trying every Oreo.
What if we made the world's largest Oreo? We just take the inside out of a bunch of Oreos and we just stack it.
Between two little crackers.
Nice.
I think we do a video where we try all the different types of Oreos.
What if I just bathe in the middle of the Oreo things?
All right.
All right.
Next one.
Too much. All right, James. Do you want to pick what you do?
I'll do the salt and vinegar after that sugar.
Okay.
Did you even eat any of the Oreos?
I tasted
Oh.
one Oreo.
Did you
Let
taste
me
it?
try the other
Sugar
one.
free.
The Oreos?
No. Jello.
I
Jello.
ate an Oreo.
This one could be.
I don't know.
I think it might be easy, but I eat a lot more chips than Jamie does.
Yeah. I personally, that's why maybe me doing it.
Blindfold yourself
No,
up.
I mean, the packaging's not going to give anything away.
Oh, but give everything.
I feel like the way to know this one will be by like the chip.
Yes.
Flavor might be pretty close. Because salt and vinegar is a safe bet where it's kind of...
Again, name brand, much better packaging, I would say. But you notice they try to copy the color on all these and everything except for the Pop-Tarts. All right, isn't there a Pop-Tart movie coming out soon?
Pop-Tart.
Yeah, I think
Seinfeld
it
in
is.
that or something?
Yeah,
In the world.
of like doing the frosting.
Salt and vinegar chips are so good.
I know, I'm kind of excited. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten lunch. So.
I love me some salt and vinegar chips.
All right,
I
here
don't
we
know
go.
if I'm going to like the no name brand chip, though. It's not going to be my favorite.
So they're both salt and vinegar. We got Kroger
Both
brand
salt and vinegar.
and Lay's.
Okay.
All right.
All right, this is going to be a really hard one. Okay. I'm going
Do
to
they
go...
look the same? Like when you're
We haven't pulled the chip out yet.
Chips.
Oh, you haven't.
Get one that's a little bit more similar.
I would think that they're not going to. You got to try to match it, I guess.
And this is going to be... I mean, they're not way off, but one's lighter. The other one... I mean, it's hard. Hard to tell. I think...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say here.
Okay.
Here comes the first one right here. Okay? Ready?
Yeah.
You moved towards my hand with that bite. That was kind of sus.
Okay.
What's your
It's
first
kind of-
thought on this?
It was lighter. It was light, but I don't know if it's me just reading into it or it kind of tasted staley, but it could just be
Okay.
not too staley. It's just
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
Did it have a good salt and vinegar flavor?
It did. It wasn't too heavy though.
Okay.
It was kind of
Lighter.
lighter flavoring, which I kind of like.
All right, here we
I
go.
won't be able to tell unless I have the next one to probably.
All
Here it
right,
comes.
ready?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What reaction was that?
What happened? I don't know. What was that? Good or bad?
I'm not sure
A
yet.
way more
Flavor
salt and vinegar, like so much.
bursting in your mouth.
Just bursting with flavor.
That chip, less stale tasting. I can tell, like, I think the second one was the brand. It had way more flavoring and was fluffier. The first
Fluffier chip.
one tasted a little bit more stale and less flavoring.
Which one's like the better, other than flavor, what's the better chip?
I
In
don't
general,
know, 'cause
chip.
I think the one that he gave me, the brand one, was like, I don't even know. Did it have any burnt edges on it or anything?
I don't think so.
'Cause it
Neither of them
tasted
did.
like it did.
I thought there was a solid looking chip, both of them.
I mean, I kind of like the first one. I'd have to. I don't know. The first one wasn't bad. It just was. It tasted a little bit more stale. So
Are you sure you want to stay with your answer?
I do. I think the second one was a brand one. The first one was no.
Okay.
Not brand.
Open up your eyes.
Was I right?
You were wrong. And I'm shocked.
No!
We were looking at these and they
I'm
did
like,
not
as soon as
look.
I opened up the smell difference, I was like, this smells way better. Look at the way they look. This looks
See,
more
that's
burnt.
why. It did taste more burnt, but I.
Which
thought
one?
that
The
it had-
second
You said
one?
the first one tasted more burnt, I thought.
No, the second
Oh.
one tasted more burnt. That's
They
why
just-
I asked, was it more burnt? Way more flavor. Maybe it's just the one I got.
But I would usually guess the second one is
Yeah.
not the main one.
It tasted burnt to me, but
He is a
the
chip
fact-
connoisseur
but
as
the
well.
fact that, let me see, the fact that it
Oh,
had,
not even close as good as the main thing.
oh
I would
yeah,
say,
they look so different.
I would say significant
Here,
difference in taste. But
throw
maybe
two
because
of them
I'm
in there.
seeing it. How much does that have to do with it?
Yeah, seeing it, knowing which one, you're almost making it up in your mind.
I opened the bag.
Right.
In the smell of them, I went, oh my gosh, I'm toast. You're getting this right 100%. Smell the bags, like the actual inside the bags.
Yeah.
Like the Lay's smell way better.
Yeah.
They look cooked better too.
Let me give you one.
Just do one of each.
I think I just got a bad one. The second one just had so much flavoring that it made me think that
That the name brand has more flavor.
it way more salt and vinegar.
It's a much worse chip, I feel like, though.
Yeah, they baked them too long.
Salt and vinegar chips would be a hard one to like replicate the right flavor.
Yeah. I got that wrong.
There's a lot of stuff that goes into like
Now
the
that
balance there.
It
Chips,
tasted
whenever
burnt,
you
super burnt.
know when it's the generic, it's the little bit of the aftertaste. So the Lay's doesn't really have an aftertaste. The generic has that little bit of aftertaste.
I
I
thought
feel
you
like.
might
All
switch
your
because you.
chocolate on the ground.
I know. I blame you for that.
I can see the burnt taste that you're talking about, but that to me is like that aftertaste of being
That's
generic.
what made me like, that's not it.
Yeah.
But-
That's what I was worried about because I was like, wait, did you give me a burnt?
I would say.
But it has a little bit
Kroger-
more bursting flavor.
Kroger has a long way to go to catch up to the Lay's one. Like I would say the Oreos were.
Oreos are
like,
pretty close.
They were pretty close. I could still tell a little bit, but I was like, not bad. This one, I would say there's a drastic, but maybe it's because I'm looking. Because don't put those in your mouth.
I am not.
There was like hair hanging out.
Do
I
it,
cleaned
do
up
it, do it.
all of the chocolate.
Do
and
it.
Steve,
Do
She's
it.
like this.
No, I was not going to do that.
All right, Steve.
So I'm winning right now.
Yep, she lost that
Yes.
point.
2-1.
Oh no.
We got
I
3
need to
left.
Come up with something.
I'll let you pick.
I know. I need to come up with something that'll be harder because
I feel like
I'm
the
gonna
3
do
left,
the-
I'm gonna get all of them possibly.
really. Okay, I'm gonna do the chocolate.
That's the best pick, I guess, for
Okay,
not knowing.
Yeah.
I I gotta try to get my.
If I get this right, do I automatically win? Is that how this works? Or you have to do the next two to try to catch up?
No, the last one's always worth 20 points, right?
Right. Okay, so we have Cocoa Puffs, great chocolatey taste.
Should I blindfold while you're doing this?
And then we have Cocoa Ruse cereal. Cocoa Ruse cereal and
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs.
My wife doesn't buy good cereals anymore, so I haven't had these in a long time.
Do you get the name?
She buys healthy stuff.
Healthy stuff. Okay, blindfold.
You're gonna have to open them before you decide which one you're gonna do. Cause
Yeah, we're gonna open both and put them on the plate.
Yeah.
Because I might obviously know if you're digging through a certain.
Yeah, you can hear the difference.
We're gonna open them both, put them both on the plate, separate them.
Okay. Well, first I'm opening up the name brand one. Okay, and that's the Cocoa Puffs. And this is what it looks like.
If you make it harder, you can just give them one.
I am only gonna give them one.
Wow, that'll make it tough.
I know.
That does make it tough.
Hard. Okay.
Cocoa Puffs.
And I like Cocoa Roos too, so like these are ones I've actually eaten on a regular basis. So.
Yeah, they're not bad. And then I'm opening up the.
So as far as cereals go, I feel like I got used to like eating all the generic brands.
This one's it. I know you make.
Because my mom always bought generic.
And then it changes your brain.
And then when we would go to Grandma's house, we would eat the actual Fruit Loops, and I didn't like the real name brand Fruit Loops.
Were you like, I want the real ones?
Yep.
And it's like, okay.
That's actually the generic ones. We ate generic cereal with skim milk.
Okay, so I have the difference on here. I'm going.
Can you see a difference?
You can.
Oh, you
I'm
can?
not. Yes, you can see a difference.
Okay,
I'm not going to give too
I can see that.
much to it.
Yeah, that's how I felt with the chips. I couldn't tell. I can't
You
describe it too
can
much.
see a difference.
Which one's which, Jamie?
Okay, this one is the name brand. This one is the not name brand.
All right.
Okay, I am going to go with this one first.
Okay.
Okay.
Pop her right in there.
Alrighty.
Having only one is going to make it tough.
That is tough. Right out of the gates, I'm going to say that that's the name brand, but let me get the other one first. It might just be because I'm so used to Cocoa Roos too.
And here is the.
That's where I have a hard time with cereals.
We have.
Holy moly.
Which one do you like better? We'll start with that.
Which one do you like better?
I don't know if I have a preference on that. That one, honestly, they're both. The problem is, I've probably eaten more Cocoa Roos in my life than a Cocoa. Well, maybe not my life, but in my recent life.
Yeah, we buy the.
So the second one was much smaller, which makes me think it was also the original one. So I think Cocoa Roos are bigger. Flavor-wise, I would say they're pretty similar. That's a real tough difference right there. Both good. Both leave a good chocolatey aftertaste. There's not like that. Oh, there's a definite.
Like a nasty aftertaste.
Yeah.
I'm kind of basing a lot of this on I think it was smaller and not as puffy. I'm gonna go.
Which one's more puffy then?
The first one was more puffy.
Okay. And more puffy is more name brand, or more puffy is less name brand?
I think that's Cocoa Roos. So the first one I'm gonna say is generic. Second one, name brand.
Okay.
Final answer.
Final answer is correct. And unfortunately, the sizing is different. I wish.
Is that on all of them, or did you just happen to choose one?
I'm looking.
Or are Cocoa Roos just in general just a little bit
They're all
bigger?
fluffier.
They all look a little bit like a.
And so the difference though is
turd.
if you're like in milk, having the smaller, like more condensed ones, I feel like you get the chocolatier milk, and that helps the flavor of the cereal. Which I like that a lot, but
Yeah,
Like the chocolate comes off of the Cocoa Puffs into the milk more.
The sizing
versus
was
the Cocoa Roos.
considerably different for both of them.
the sizing is because the first one was good, and I was like, oh, but I was like, is it good or is it familiar? Because I know we get a lot of the Cocoa Roos around our house,
Yes.
and
When you have a big family, you gotta make do.
All right, Jamie, you got to come back here.
I don't.
Are we doing the Sprite or are we doing the Pop-Tarts for Jamie?
Whatever Steve wants.
I mean, I'm 2 ahead right now. You're toast.
Good thing the last one's worth 2 points, right?
So this one's worth 2 for the chance to go to OT.
Sure.
Well,
I'm scared.
I feel like both of these are I feel like the last 3 are gonna be easy, but the Coca-Roos was a little tough.
Yeah, a
But
little bit tougher.
I mean, I felt more confident about that than
I don't know if Jamie would have got that
I
one.
just messed up on the chips.
I'm gonna go with the Pop-Tarts because I don't think Jamie's gonna know.
I don't like Pop-Tarts at all.
So these are the best kind of Pop-Tarts. Brown sugar cinnamon.
Oh, of course.
By
Are there any other kind of Pop-Tarts?
1,000. I've tried the s'mores ones. Those are decent.
Oh, yeah, I like
s'mores are decent.
I like the s'mores ones.
Strawberry, blueberry, no
I don't
thank
do
you.
the fruity ones.
No thank you.
Here we go.
Definitely look
Here's the
different.
packaging, way different actually. This is the first one that's been like significant. I mean, I guess the Jello, but
Are the colors just different?
Yeah, so we got purple instead of blue.
yeah, they look way different. Like if this was me, I feel like I would 100% get this one red. But
you eat a lot of
Jamie doesn't
Pop-Tarts.
eat Pop-Tarts really, and so I don't know.
I ate a lot of Pop-Tarts in high school.
I don't know. I don't know
I haven't had
if
Pop-Tarts
I've
for a
ever
minute, but-
eaten an entire Pop-Tart. Like maybe some of a Pop-Tart.
Do you actually
half of a
toast them?
Pop-Tart.
Do you like them toasted better?
I like them toasted better.
I don't like them
I'm
toasted
fine
better. I
plain,
like
but
them colder.
I like them hot. I like them spicy. Packaging still
Somewhat.
name brand winning,
yeah.
but you know they're trying. I wonder if there's a reason. It's like
probably-
oil keeping a freshness.
Probably. But it's have you noticed that foil is only in the
That plate.
foil is only on the brown sugar cinnamon.
No, really, I don't know
Yeah.
because I only pretty much eat that.
So like the blueberry and strawberry, it's like just a plastic paper.
What? Really?
Foil is the only one with the brown sugar cinnamon for some reason.
Interesting.
There might be maybe other ones, but I have noticed that foil is always on the brown sugar and the, paper.
Oreo ones are pretty good. They have.
I haven't had the Oreo
I don't know
ones.
if I have not Oreo.
Oh, s'mores. Yeah, s'mores are pretty
Maybe
good.
a piece, right?
No, you have to eat
Where
the whole
you
thing.
have like.
We're gonna
at
put it in
least
half.
The stuff inside, so I can.
Well, yeah, of
tell.
course.
Visual wise, yes.
Man, sorry, they're crummy.
We're gonna have a mess.
All right, here's the visual. Name brand, generic.
Okay.
I would say obvious which one's name brand by looks. I'm gonna go ahead. I am gonna take the best piece possible from both.
I would break it in half so she gets a middle bite. Yep.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough for Jamie, I think, but I think
It's
most
gonna be hard. I
would
think.
really think this is easy.
I don't know if I've ever even had a Pop-Tart before, like a whole one.
All right, so we got real, we got generic. I don't know if you can see the insides. That might be too tough to see.
Insides make it a little bit tougher. No?
Not
Is it just from my
Not
distance?
from my distance. From my distance, I would say it's very obvious which one's which in every situation. But I've not tasted these yet, and I've never had the Kroger brand ones.
Yeah,
I don't
true.
know. These could be good ones. Okay, so first up is.
We're gonna do a middle bite.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna give it right out of the middle. That was a perfectly good middle bite.
Yeah.
Do you like it? Because I don't know if I've ever seen you eat a Pop-Tart.
You don't like it?
I think I've only had a strawberry before.
That's your mistake.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite.
Strawberry?
Any Pop-Tart in general. Like that was kind of just dry
Okay.
and I don't know,
Okay.
not that good.
All right. Here's the second one. Ready?
Yeah.
Both perfectly good middle bites there, so.
I already know the answer.
Was it that
The
easy?
first one was like there was nothing in it. Not a lot of flavoring. It was harder, cardboardy. Second one was softer, creamy.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just
Way more flavorful.
way obvious.
Way obvious. I would say the second is a brand and the first is not.
All right, take them off.
Yeah. If I got it wrong, I'm gonna be so sad.
You're wrong.
Am I really?
Yes, you're wrong.
When you said that, I was just like, what?
Yep.
It tastes way better.
Okay,
No
let's.
lie.
Steve, do not try it. Let's put a blindfold on Steve.
I'll do the one
He was
that you didn't.
he was so sure on this, but maybe no.
Which
Are you
one?
sure you mixed them up?
I'm.
You said you like the second one better, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the
second
second.
one is the.
Okay.
Here, let me see real quick. Yep. So,
You said you could obviously tell.
That
the
one
difference.
is
It does
name
not
brand,
Look like you could tell.
but look at the difference. Like the look of it
I took it from the good half. Like that's the other half of the generic.
of the
one.
generic.
Okay. Do you want
So-
to take it from the bat? The
No,
other
stay
half
with
out to that half, or
the same one.
combine
Just
it
give him
like this?
a corner. So like, yeah. So which one are we doing first, Jamie? Hold on. Without him knowing, which one are we doing first? Which one's that one? I can't. Okay.
I'm so confused
All right.
what's happening right now.
Okay, ready?
I'm ready. Fake. But I could be wrong. Let's see.
Okay. Try the next one. It's falling apart.
I shoved it twice in my mouth.
I'm trying to give you the good spots.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure the second one's the real one.
You're right.
It's not because I made the thing saying that there's. If you
Yeah.
look inside, there's nothing
The
in there.
first one's
and the other
creamier,
one,
but it's not.
It's
I
not
guess
the
you don't know Pop-Tarts.
don't
I don't know
yeah.
Pop-Tarts, so I was saying creamier than I
Here,
thought.
Jamie, let me see him.
You need to stand up and. Alright. That was good.
Jamie, you fumbled the bag.
Man,
I mean,
this is not
doesn't-
Jamie's competition.
it's not.
I would say that. I would have said that going
If
in.
it comes
Mm-hmm.
to food, I'm not. But I'm looking. The other one has like this is not. I don't know.
It's the inside. It's supposed to be a certain texture, a certain everything. Like the first one I bit, and I was like, "Oh, that's the wrong texture."
Yeah.
Immediately could tell the
Coming
inside.
from people that
Now, I'm not saying
eat a lot of
I'm not saying
It's
the
not
first one's
bad.
bad. I would eat.
It's
the
not
first
bad.
one. I would eat the first one. I prefer the Pop-Tart, but I would eat the first one.
No, it's not bad. It is wetter. Like
Yeah.
it's more of a creamy versus the original Pop-Tart is more a little bit on the drier
dry.
You
side.
just preferred that flavor, so you assumed it was the good one.
Well, I just didn't taste anything. On
You
the
just said
first
my
one.
Pop-Tarts as well.
No.
I feel like I got a better bite out of the generic. Like it was a better
More
bite.
the creamier.
And
You still.
it made it way obvious. Because I just could tell. There was nothing that was going to change my mind once I did it.
I just don't like Pop Tarts at all. I would not eat.
Yeah,
either
you
one
could
of
tell the
those.
difference of the cream and the. It's not bad. Like I said, it's not bad.
So Jamie has
Generic's
to do this
really
next
not
one
bad.
right. Again, you got to go again.
I have to go again. Okay, fine. And if
it's
I get
for
it,
all the
then-
marbles.
This is for 50,000
This is not
points.
my challenge.
This is. I
Because
mean,
you would easily get this one.
yeah, that's why you have to.
I may not.
Hey, but neither was the views in the videos. Steve's challenge.
No.
do it. And I dominated that one by
I-
460 million.
You wanna do it here?
Not.
Be careful opening these things. You're by a computer.
Oh my gosh.
They both sounded the same.
Yeah.
They did both sound the same.
I'm gonna smell them. Well, there's nobody in camera right now, probably, but my booty.
Ew.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay. There is a smell difference.
yeah,
There is a smell difference,
There
but
is.
I mean, we'll see if.
you're gonna have to just shoot them now.
What? I can't sit there and slowly
Let me show the
analyze
bottles.
it.
Off. Here, hold on.
There's a couple things here. Put the lid on this real
Okay.
quick too.
One obvious difference. This is generic. This is name brand.
But we can't say what the differences are yet.
Yep, but there's an obvious difference there that you can see.
You get the lid for this one?
I'm guessing it's the
Dip, huh?
color.
Yep. Nope, color is actually the same
Or
exact.
fizziness, maybe.
Mm,
That's
Uh,
just me guessing.
that could just be because one's more shaken than the other.
all right, Steve.
Alright, so here's what we got.
We got
For the-
Sprite and Big K.
The Sprite
Kroger.
and K. I will say they look a lot more similar than they do in their packaging. Like the packaging is like makes this one look almost greenish, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'll show you the legit glasses here. We put them in little shot glasses for you.
Yay.
I expect you to shoot them.
How am I going to be able to tell?
Okay. Okay, it smells not as obvious now as it was.
When it was first
It's-
opened.
Okay. Mixing them up. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, which one's generic? Which one's real?
Okay, you want me to pour it in your hand or what are you doing there?
No, you're going to put it in my mouth.
No, I'm gonna hand you a glass. Yeah, I know, but you're
Okay,
doing.
I don't know where you're going to do it at, so I'm holding
Okay.
the bottom.
Which one are we
I'm
doing?
holding the top.
We're doing this one first.
You don't want
Okay.
to spill it on me.
Okay, ready?
The bottle is in your hand.
Here's a little bit.
Chug,
Okay.
chug, chug.
Ready?
Oh, she really did shoot it.
Okay.
I'm
I know.
impressed.
That
Solid
has like
shot.
no flavor.
Solid shot.
Probably should have put these things on ice.
That
Yeah,
did
not
taste
being
like
on
something-
ice.
That did not taste like something that just got opened either. It tastes like something that's been sitting there on the counter open for.
You heard us open both of them at
2
the same
days.
time. You might just be surprised though.
Maybe I'm wrong. I said the same thing about the
Pop-Tarts.
You're right. You're right. You're
I'm
not
scared.
wrong. She almost missed her mouth with that one.
She's gonna shoot it in her nose.
Okay, that one doesn't taste good either.
They are neither one of these refrigerated, and that is probably not going to help.
That's not gonna help at all.
That's why I was-
Honestly, I can't. I don't know.
No way.
Because the first one was so bad. I'm just gonna go with second is name brand, first one's not, but they were both so bad.
Okay, take off your thing.
Are you sure? Or did you give me both no name brand?
Take off your thing.
You have to guess. What do you think we did?
What? You
Just
gave
take a
me
guess.
two not name brand ones. You did not. I didn't taste.
You heard us
actual
open
Sprite.
both of them.
Yeah, but I didn't taste actual Sprite.
Thought about doing what you're saying, but we did not. One of them's Sprite. Are you sure you want to?
Yes.
What's your guess?
The second one's the brand one.
The second one was Sprite.
Jamie wins with 50,000 points.
And she dominated!
Guys, that did not taste like carbonated at all. Like sometimes you drink Sprite.
David, you don't drink warm soda though. That's
No.
just like only
Yeah,
animals
cold,
do that.
cold will make
I
it
mean,
more carbonated.
When you, I mean, one
Maybe
was,
it lost all of its carbonation when you opened it.
the one was
That was
bubbly the whole way. The other one, like the non-name brand, was not. Like it
No,
was,
it was
Right when we
like,
put it in, there's no bubbles.
it was like I was
was
drinking
weird.
flat soda.
Yeah, and that's what it's like every time I would go to Thanksgiving in your parents' house. Until I started buying.
You know what? It's Thanksgiving and there's a lot of people there. It makes you when you're 8 and you're a kid, you don't care. You just
I was
do
like,
it.
we can't drink this stuff anymore.
Well, Jamie dominated that competition.
Yeah.
Besides winning because of the final one, you sucked
No,
at that
was
game.
bad. I do not like food challenges that much. I'm not good at it.
But the Pop-Tart one I knew was gonna be tough for you. I probably should have just. But if I would have done, it, I'd just get it right.
The Pop-Tart
Yeah.
one, I really thought that the one that would be
No, as I've eaten the whole
better.
plate,
You're still eating the Pop-Tarts.
Do you
there's
like
an
it?
obvious difference. I do not like the other ones.
It's just not the
Off
same.
of one bite,
It's-
though.
it's
Off
not
of
supposed
one
to
bite's
be-
tough. One bite's tough.
It's not supposed to be that gooey.
But
it is. Like it's
supposed to be this drier type,
More
and
dry.
yeah.
That's why I
The
don't.
gooiness.
Pop-Tart is what you
That's
get.
why
Not because
I
it's.
don't.
I don't know what it's.
That's
meant
why
to
I
be,
don't
sugar or
like the
whatever.
no-name brand. Like I don't like when it's like full of the
Yeah,
filling and stuff.
but it was definitely not the same taste. But Jamie wins the competition fair and square. That is the rules of the game.
I can
I
see
mean, I
what she's
think
saying though. For
competitions
example,
like
if you're
these are
talking
not
about
fun.
a
I
strawberry
lost.
one,
What'd you
if
say?
you're talking about a strawberry one, like those are way gooier. That tastes like
Yes.
that
Possibly.
Kroger brand.
So I've only
But
eaten
always
strawberry
the-
Pop-Tarts.
The brown sugar cinnamon is always on that
I've
dry
I just
never-
side.
refuse to buy anything besides that. I mean,
Yeah,
I've never had a brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart ever.
Well,
you're missing out.
yeah, you weren't very good at this game, but that's not surprising. I would, if you were going to pick games that Jamie's going to stink at, this is for sure the one
Like
that I would have gone with.
tasting differences in
Because you
brands.
just don't eat like this is me trying to pick things that I was like she might know what these taste like.
Yeah.
Because like the Sprite, I thought you would know, and you pretty much nailed that right out of the gates. As soon as you drank the one you didn't like,
Yeah.
you questioned yourself because it was warm.
They were both.
If they were both cold, you would have been like Sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not a foodie, so.
No, but I know you drink Sprite, so you would have known the difference there.
Yeah.
Jamie won. Good
I've
job.
never seen a fake soda keep up with a real soda. That's all I'm saying.